Hello friends, welcome to Veena's Edugrade. Hey, today let's learn about one of the most important life process. Have you ever noticed whatever we do, some waste is produced? Like in your kitchen, at home, in a factory, or even in your classrooms. The caretakers clean the room and go, and by the evening when you leave the room, there is lot of mess in the classroom. What do? We try to clean up the mess and try to see that the waste is discarded. Same way, our body is also a cellular factory, and lots of waste are produced during the metabolic activities which are taking place in our body. So this also has to be removed. So the biological process which is involved in separation and removal of this waste is known as excretion, the waste disposal system. This is Veena and you are watching Veena's Edugrade. So today, let's learn about this vital process, that is excretion. What happens if excretion doesn't take place in our body? Your body will see that most of the toxins will be produced in your body, and then it may also, and if it is not discarded from the body, it may lead to the death of a person. So excretion plays a vital role in our body. So let's learn about this vital process, that is excretion, which takes place in the human body. It takes place even in animals, but today we shall learn about the human body. So excretion, the process is known as excretion, and the system is known as the waste disposal system, or also it is known as the renal system or the excretory system, you can call it. Now what does this excretory system consist of? It consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of long tubes known as ureters, a urinary bladder and urethra. So all these together form the renal system or the excretory system. Now let us learn about where is this located in our body. It is located on the dorsal side of our body. Now what is dorsal? The front side of our body is known as ventral and the back is known as the dorsal. So it is situated at the dorsal side of our body and either side of the vertebral column. So suppose this is your vertebral column or your backbone. So either side, one kidney towards the right and one kidney towards the left, and both the tubes coming arising from the kidneys and joining at the urinary bladder. So this is the location of our system, that is excretory system, that is kidneys are located on either side of the vertebral column. Okay, and then now let us learn about the size of the kidney. Size, if you see, it is a size of a fist, or you can say it is 10 centimeter in length and 3 to 6 centimeter in breadth, and it is nearly 4 centimeter in width. Now if you look at the shape, what is the shape of the kidney? You can see, as you can see in the diagram, the shape looks like a bean. You have seen beans, no? Bean seeds. So it looks like that shape. So it is bean shaped. They say kidneys are bean shaped in color. Shape. And what is the color? If you see the color of the kidneys will be reddish brown in color. So the kidneys are bean shaped and they are reddish brown in color. And towards the outside, if you see, this outer lining is convex in shape, and towards the interior it is concave in shape. So kidneys are at the outer margin it is convex, and at the inner margin it is concave in shape. And then now if you look at the position of the two kidneys, you see that the right kidney is bit lower to the left kidney. Why is it so? It is because the right side we have the largest organ, that is liver, which is occupying our abdomen, and so because to accommodate the liver, so behind the liver you have the kidneys. So it is situated little lower than the left kidney, and the left kidney on the ventral side it has the spleen, and behind you have the left kidney. Here you have the liver, right side you have the liver, and behind you have the right kidney. And if you see the kidneys, from the kidneys arise two long tubes. These are known as the ureters, and these ureters are nearly 30 centimeter long, and they are muscular tubes, and towards the anterior this is known as pelvis. The anterior end of the ureter is broad and it is known as pelvis, and this ureter lead into a muscular distensible bag, which is known as the urinary bladder, and you can see the shape of the bladder is pear shape, and it can hold nearly 300 to 800 ml of urine. And next to the urinary bladder is the narrow passage known as urethra. It is through the urethra that urine goes outside the urinary bladder. So you have learnt now these are the different parts of the renal system, and now you can see here there are two blood vessels. The two blood vessels, one is known as the renal artery, and the blue one you can see is known as the renal vein. I have painted it blue, and the red one is the renal artery. Now what does this do? The renal artery brings the blood from the heart to the kidney, and when they enter into the kidney, the portion where they enter into the kidney, this portion is known as hilus. It is known as hilus. So the renal artery brings the blood from the heart to the kidneys for filtration, and it enters into the kidney through a portion known as hilus. And the renal vein, it leaves it after the blood is filtered from the kidneys. It takes this filtered blood from the kidneys and into the heart. And here also the renal vein, it leaves the kidney through the hilus. So hilus is a portion where the renal artery enters and the renal vein leaves the kidney. And this you can see the broad portion I have told you of the ureter is known as the pelvis. It is known as the pelvis. And on the top of these kidneys, you can see there are two cup-like structures. These cup-like structures, they are situated on the kidneys. They have nothing to do with the excretory system. They are the endocrine glands, and it's known as the adrenal gland. So we shall learn about this adrenal gland and its function in the next coming videos. So these are present above the kidneys, but they have nothing to do with excretion. They are known as the adrenal glands or the endocrine glands. Okay. Then when you take the longitudinal section of the kidney, that means if you cut the kidney in a longitudinal wise, you will find inside the kidney, the outer part of this kidney is dark in color and is known as cortex. It is known as the cortex, and the inner region is known as medulla. Now you can see in the medulla there are nearly 9 to 12 pyramid-like structures, and these pyramid-like structures, the broad end of this pyramid is towards the cortex, and the narrow end of these pyramids are towards the pelvis. They penetrate into the medulla, and you can see there are some striations in these pyramids, and these are nothing but the nephrons, and they look like inverted that is flower. So that is a calyx, the sepals. So these are also known as the calyx. And these striations, that is, there are these nephrons, there are nearly millions of nephrons present in each kidney, and these are known as the structural and functional unit of kidney, because these are the structures which will filter the blood, and then the urine is formed, and from there the urine and along with the urine the waste is discarded from the body. So your kidney helps in the formation of urine. So how urine is formed and the structure and function of this nephron we shall learn in the coming video. Now let us learn about the function of the kidney. What is the function of the kidney? Kidney helps in filtration. They help in filtering the blood. They remove the waste from the blood. That is how you prepare tea at home, and then you filter. When you filter it, all the tea powder and all is stained out, and you get the tea in the glass. Same way, the kidneys, they filter the blood. They remove all the waste from the blood. So they help in filtration. And the second function of this kidney is they help in osmoregulation. Osmoregulation is they see that the proper amount of water is maintained in our body. They maintain the proper water balance is maintained in our body, and also help in ionic balance. They maintain the ionic balance in our body. That is, they see that the blood is neither acidic nor it is alkaline. So with this we have learned today the term excretion and about the excretory system, the renal system or the waste disposal system, the different organs that are involved in it and their positions and their location. Okay, so in the coming videos we shall learn more about the nephrons. That is, we have told just now that nephron is a structural and function of unit of kidney which will help in making of urine. And if this when you have heard that the kidneys, some of the kidneys have been damaged or the kidneys are not working, when does this happen? When these nephrons starts destroying, when they start degenerating, only then this condition comes. So the nephrons are very, very important in our kidneys, and so we shall learn about this nephrons in the coming videos. So till then, keep watching and keep learning, friends, and keep enjoying. And this is lockdown period, so just don't waste your while away your time. Just go through the videos and then keep learning something new. And I shall come out with the next video very soon. Thank you, friends, for watching. And if you like the video, please subscribe, like the video, and place a comment in the comment box whether you have liked it or not. Thank you once again.